who gives a about your script? And how can we find them? So on episode 1, we shook up the routine and got you focusing on your career. Episode 2, we got you out there and making connections face to face. Now today, we're gonna look at what you're gonna say when they ask you that golden question. So what's your film about? That's right, Rascals. Today, we look at pitching. Hello fellow writers, my name is Chris Brennan and welcome to the Screenwriters Marketing Lab. We're all about helping you get your script into the hands of someone who loves your project and can help you make your dream film a reality. Now let's get started. I know it's not nice to hear it, but these days knowing how to write a script isn't enough. With the competition heavier than ever before, more and more writers are quickly learning that in order to get their film into production, you're going to have to learn to master the art of the pitch. But I do have good news as well. It's actually a lot easier than you might think. That's why we put together a couple of essentials to help you on your next opportunity to get your project off the ground. Number 1, tell a story. When it comes to pitching, a lot of people get tied up on where to start, not knowing what to lead with or where to go. First thing to remember is that you're a storyteller, so simply tell a story. Think about when you tell anecdotes to your friends and colleagues. Well, why not take inspiration from that? But number 2, don't tell the plot. One of the biggest problems writers have when it comes to pitching is they start from the beginning of their story and explain scene by scene what happens. Don't do that. This really is the most common way to lose your audience. Your outline and your script will take care of these details. Now is the time to sell the concept, the idea, and the heart of your story. Number 3, learn to summarize. What's the themes? What are your characters' wants and needs? Once you know this, then learn how to sum up your film in 3 minutes, then 2, then 1. Do you have a log line? Can you summarize everything in a sentence? What is the one word that best describes your film? Get to know these things. They'll help you construct your pitch into something that's worth listening to. Number 4, know your audience. And I don't mean the audience of the film. I mean the person you're pitching it to. Whether it's a formal interview or a networking event, knowing the background of this person will definitely make the process go much smoother. What's their job? What are they interested in? Where have they previously worked? There's nothing wrong with doing a bit of research on a person that you're expecting to impress. In many circumstances, they would have checked out your background as well. Number 5, practice. Don't think you can just roll right up to someone and instinctively nail your pitch every time. Pitches that are well conceived and constructed have a better chance of succeeding. So rehearse with a colleague, rehearse in front of a mirror, rehearse in your car, rehearse wherever you can to make sure that when your 2 minutes are here, you'll be prepared. Number 6, eye contact. Don't pitch with your face in a notebook, looking down at your shoes or staring out the window. This person deserves respect. Looking them straight in the eye is one of the best ways to show it. Number 7, are there any comparable films? One of the best ways to get your point across is to understand the arena that your story is in. What kind of films would compare to yours? Highlighting some successful films that relate to your project will not only put you in good company, but it'll also show that your idea is not only good, but is bankable as well. Number 8, have a backup project. Sometimes the person in the room is simply not going to be interested in your idea. And that's fair enough. Maybe you're pitching a comedy when they're on the lookout for a thriller. Or you're pitching a film and that person's really looking for a series. If you can, try to have a backup project just in case. You wouldn't believe the number of writers that end up getting a deal based on their second idea. And number 9, enjoy yourself. I know this one may be a bit harder to do than the rest, but honestly, it's the key. Pitching is all about engaging another person. How do you expect a potential investor to be entertained or engaged if you're not enjoying it? Most likely, if you've scouted it right, this person wants to find the right project. It's your job to prove to them that your idea is the one that fills this remit. And there it is, the 9 essentials to a successful pitch. Hopefully some of these points may help you when your next moment arrives. But let's not leave this list at 9. If you have any other ideas when it comes to pitching, let us know. Drop a comment in the comment section below, and together, let's get your next project off the ground. Now, let's get to work, Rascals. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. You never know, the next video may just be the one that shakes your entire career into action. My name's Chris Brennan from Storybreakers, and until next time, good luck.